as being someone who has no credibility, there is still mountains of evidence that support what we have said to you Donald Trump is guilty of, and that's why you should fine for us.
I'm curious, Sue, how Donald Trump handled himself in court yesterday, listening to this formerly very close aide, someone who's been described as almost like a daughter to him. Right. Did she manage to humanize him for the jury, particularly when she said the part like, I didn't want the newspapers to be delivered to the home, to the residence, for fear that Melania would see them and get upset?
I thought that comment was interesting because it sort of is like you imagined Melania in this tower where she has no other incoming information, so we're not going to drop the newspapers off. I sort of went, oh, okay, it didn't really add up to me, that one comment. But I don't know how, when I think about Donald Trump's behavior in court, for the most part, he's sitting there and he has his eyes closed. You know, you've heard occasionally he may nod off, but for the most part, he's got his eyes closed. He's trying not to have any reaction to what's going on in the courtroom. You know, occasionally he will pay attention and he'll be watching a witness, but for the most part, we're not seeing that. I'm interested in how that is playing with the jury, because they're watching him and they're seeing that. I can't imagine that's helping him. We don't know, but that's sort of why I'm interested in sort of what he's doing. But you didn't see any sort of outbursts or facial expressions, anything out of the ordinary while Hope Hicks was testifying, even when she started crying on the stand. I didn't notice it if it happened. Yeah.
Trump did make some confusing comments when it comes to his ability to testify. He did so outside the courtroom later on this week. Let's take a listen to that.
I'm not allowed to testify because this judge, who's totally conflicted, has me under an unconstitutional gag order. Nobody's ever had that before, and we don't like it, and it's not fair.
The gag order stop you from testifying?
No, it won't stop me from testifying. The gag order is not for testifying. The gag order stops me from talking about people and responding when they say things about me. We have people saying things about me, and I'm not allowed to respond.
Apparently the wrong interpretation there, because Judge Merchan began trial yesterday clarifying the gag order does not prevent Donald Trump from testifying. What went on there, Sue?
Donald Trump just made that up, you know, to rile up his base. And the judge came into court and said very calmly that there seems to be a misunderstanding and that that's not the case. Donald Trump can take the stand if he wants, talk to his